There are 6 steps to the Integrity Selling Communication System: approach, interview, demonstrate, validate, negotiate, and close. By putting the emphasis on the I in validate, pronouncing it validate, the 8-Inc acronym is formed. The model is often referred to as the 8-Inc system. The model shows us the approximate amount of time each step takes relative to the whole, as well as the amount of time you spend in each step talking versus listening. There are a few important guidelines for using the system. 1. 8-Inc is somewhat like an accordion. It can be applied to a sales process of any length. 2. For a successful sale, all steps need to be completed. 3. Complete the steps in the order indicated. Don't jump to a step without completing the steps before it.
The 8-Inc process, it's natural, it's simple to do, it covers the full continuum of the sales cycle from the approach to the close. It doesn't just focus in on one piece, it values the importance of every step.
I really try to use the system, with every single meeting on a daily basis.
If I know I do a good job going through those steps, make sure I have moved from one step to the next, then the outcome will always be there. Rather than always focusing on the outcome, I focus more on the process.
Well, integrity selling, to me, takes away the negative connotations of what selling, the stereotypical, what you would think about as selling. It gave me a process that really looks at the customer's needs and how we can sort of together solve any issues, their problems, and then create a value. So I think the most important thing for me was it took away the stereotype of selling.
I think one of the beauties in the model is that you can manipulate it to fit the need of the customer, be it a short sales call or a very long sales call.
With each step of the model, you'll learn and practice action guides. As the title suggests, these statements are the how-to for turning good ideas into best practices.
We're asking them to practice these action guides in their real selling life. And people come back to class and tell how they practice these action guides, what happened when they did, what they learned from it, and they have these great stories to tell.
Number one, just the confidence level and seeing some of the employees before and after, before going into the class and then after the class, the confidence level has just been phenomenal.
And they were able to share all their success stories with each other, and then it started turning into a great competition where they wanted to bring success stories to the table, and they felt that they understood that aforementioned unattainable goal is now attainable, and that they not only want to do it for their branch, but now for each other and for the organization.
In our 8-Inc process, we get rid of sales resistance before we ever begin a presentation. In typical stimulus response product-focused selling, we begin to sell, tell, or demonstrate, and people keep their guard up all the time. We never get rid of sales resistance in many cases.
I like the sound of integrity, and my history has always been working with call centers, and people have a perception that selling is something that they don't feel comfortable with, and it's persuading somebody to do something that they didn't originally want to do. So when I heard the words integrity selling, I thought that was something that would be great for my folks to understand, that selling is not forcing someone to do something they don't want to do, and you can be true to who you are and tell the truth while you're doing the process.
It allows people to utilize their playbook of ideas and thoughts, puts it in order, and ensures that they don't take shortcuts, that they have better success by utilizing the process and trusting the process. If you trust the process, good things will happen.